Good morning, red sky. So it's still pretty early in the morning. Um, so I wanted to talk about my experience the other day, actually last night. Hence why I still sound a little tired from running around pretty much. Um, so as I've been saying throughout the videos that I want to start my own business and be an entrepreneur. So I participated in a small business training program class where you get to learn about branding, putting a business plan together, all the things that you need to know about starting a business. So I had already had all of these information because I've been doing my research in the field. I want to start my own bed and breakfast because I have about a year of experience working with Airbnb, and I was great, and it was really lucrative business, and there's a big opportunity out there. So the only thing is finding a space. So my business plan was okay. I mean, it does need some work here or there, but the biggest challenge is finding a place. And where I am in New York City, it's almost impossible to buy anything in this city. It's just so expensive. Um, as I was thinking, and I said, whoa, there's no way I'll be able to do this because the price range is just completely out of control. I mean, just a shabby house in an extreme bad neighborhood, which they're really not so bad neighborhoods anymore in New York City because it's all been gentrified. Um, but even a shabby place in really bad condition can run you about $400,000, and I just don't have that type of resources where I could do that. And then I would need X amount of money to do some of the cosmetic work that I'm sure it will need. As I was thinking and pretty much on the verge of breaking down and like, wow, I've come this far, I've put all this research together, I've done all this work, and now I'm not able to get this place because I don't think it doesn't financially, it doesn't make any sense to rent a place because rent is so expensive in New York City. So I decided to go over across the water to New Jersey. I called a friend of mine who's in the real estate industry, and I told him what I was trying to do, and he said, "Well, you should definitely come out there and take a look." And I did. I took a few hours and went out there and spoke with him and told him what I was trying to do. And I trust his judgment. I know that he's done his homework in his field. And we went and drove around for a couple of hours and look at certain neighborhoods because when you buy in a place, location, location, location. It's all about location. You know, I wanted to be in a place where I'm not too far from the city, from the airport. I'm not too far from New York City, and I'm not too far from nightlife, certain activities, things that are happening, so that when people come, they're not too far away, too secluded, that they're not able to do anything. Once they get there, they're just stuck there. So I didn't want my customers to have that feeling. And we did, and we narrowed it down to certain places, and the cost is a fraction of what they're asking, half to a quarter of what they're asking in New York City. So I'm just gonna go ahead and look at that option. So I say that to say this is what this video is about. Like when you're trying to do something, you know, I know sometimes we're stuck in our frame mind, sometimes we have tunnel vision. Um, step back, step back and take a look what other opportunities are out there. Because the goal for me is to get started. Getting started is the hardest part. I mean, even with working out, going on a diet, going back to school, whatever it is you're trying to do, starting a business, The hardest thing is to get started, and I just want to get started, but I'm not trying to accumulate a lot of debt in doing so. I want to take it easy, something that I can manage where I'm not drowning myself in debt. So I say that again to say, look at your options when you're trying to start your business. Maybe you want to do something, however, right now you're not able to do it. How can you tackle that? Maybe go through the back door, maybe go to the side door. Partner up with somebody, tap into your resources, talk to people you know, like minded people, not just anybody. Because I said that in another video, be careful who you tell your dreams to, because some people might get offended about your dream. So, like minded people who are progressive and want to do positive things. Yesterday, for example, I ran into an ex classmate of mine, and he started his own social movement business. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. How were you able to do that? It was like he found a space through another mutual friend of ours, co founder of Trendy Trippin', and he called up his network and was able to raise $50,000 in less than a week. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. $50,000 in less than a week. How awesome is that? Um, but I know a lot of us don't have that network. As they say, your network is your net worth. But I'm working on building that, because all of my friends don't have any money like me. So, but we're trying. We're working hard in trying to start our own business, trying to invest, whatever it is they're trying to do. They're definitely trying to um, elevate their financial situation. So this video has gone over 7 minutes. My intention was for it to go over to be about 6 minutes, but I think the information is the same. So go out there and do your thing, guys. Until next time, Red Sky Speaks.